और बहुत कुछ होने में। इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में कि अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी कि एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत नहीं है, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया, 20 years of ideas.
A very good afternoon to all the dear friends. We welcome all of you to our business webinar series, Business Opportunity with Chai. This is an attempt from our side to talk about the business opportunity which we have got for you. Today, we have invited the brand team to share their business model with you with the help of the presentation. They will be talking about this great lucrative offer they have got for you. Then we'll move towards a panel discussion. There is a question and answer box. So we request all of you to please share your queries as well as suggestion in the question and answer box. We welcome management team of Franchise India, Gaurav sir, Sonia ma'am, and Sanjay Bhatt to represent as well as host this particular webinar. And the business opportunity which we are delighted to present to all our investors today is Kumbakonam Degree Coffee. You can become a partner with this great brand, which is Chennai's most reputed brand in terms of their expansion with 150 plus outlets across Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, and Andhra Pradesh. It is one of the oldest, reputed, and traditional companies serving fresh aroma degree, filter, as well as South Indian coffee. And today we have invited Mr. Stephen and Ms. Jenny to talk about their initiative, which they are offering today to each and every client. So thank you so much, Stephen. Thank you so much, Jenny, for joining in today. May we request to start this particular webinar with the inspirational journey of yours. So over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. A very good day to everyone who's been attending this live webinar. First of all, before I start, I'd like to extend my gratitude to Sanjay Bhatt sir, to Keshav sir, to Archana ma'am, Sonia ma'am, Gaurav sir, because you've been the backbone of today's event. I also thank all the management staffs who've been working really hard for our day. So it is not from our side. Without you, it would not have been a success. So before I start, I'm really grateful that you've given us this opportunity, and we assure you that we will give the best of our potential. So before I start, what is Kumbakonam Coffee? We are a Chennai-based coffee business, and we have around 150 successfully running coffee franchising in the states of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and Andhra Pradesh. So let's get into the presentation. So this is our logo. We are called as Kumbakonam Degree Coffee. And before I start, I'd like to play a video so that you will have an idea about what we are. Oh, sorry. So this is a journey with our coffee business. Eventually, we started this business with a motive of establishing an authentic coffee business in the highways. People always, when we travel from one place to another, people always stop by the highways to have some refreshments to relax ourselves. But what we found was when we moved from one place to another, we had a lot of coffee shops in the highways, but nothing was very authentic, nothing was up to the mark. So taking that as an inspiration, we started a coffee business, which is called as Kumbakonam Degree Coffee. We started our journey in the year of 2004, and the first shop we started was on the highway between Chennai to Bangalore. As you can see, that is a picture of our coffee shop which we started, and the requirements for coffee was really high. So that was our main motive, to ensure that we give the best of coffee to the customers. Now, a small introduction about who we are. We have a rare and unique system, which means when customer has a taste of the Kumbakonam Degree Coffee, there is no turning back. Our name itself says that we are all about authenticity, and we are a symbol of abundance, fortitude, and honesty, wherein there is no gigantic marketings or there is no false hope. People enter, they have coffee, they feel good, and they leave. They go to the next person, they talk about it, and they bring their family and friends. So this business has been a success through all these years, only through word of mouth. It represents authenticity and steadfast ethics, which means we have an ethical system and there is no compromise about it. The way we work, our hygiene processes, our customer-friendly services, our products, everything has been, nothing has been manipulated over the years. We strive for abundance. As you can see, we always try to move ahead from one to another, and there is no lacking back in the quality. Coffee and us are inseparable. We all know that India is famous for tea, but getting into the coffee business is a real challenge. So not a name, but a brand of perfection. In order to establish your name, only a perfect method can be established. If you're not perfect, nothing can be established. We cannot take the customers for granted, because when you have the coffee for the first time, they have to come back. It is not a one-time investment. The name keeps moving from one person to the other. So you have to make sure that the coffee is perfect and there is no lacking back. Our specialty is freshly brewed coffee powder with a special metal device called filter. Let me show you that. This is the filter that we are, you can see in most of the houses. I hope you can see this. Wherein you will have to, this is for the home purpose, and we have a huge filter for the business purposes as well, wherein a freshly brewed coffee is filtered on a day-to-day basis, and there is no prepared coffees. It is always brewed fresh when the customer wants it. It is a product of dark roasted coffee beans and chicory. So we have a segment of, or what we can say, a ratio of what some coffee beans and chicory, which is unique for the coffee of Kumbukonam Degree Coffee. Every coffee houses in India or around the world, they have their own ratio of how much they mix the coffee beans and the chicory. Ours is a separate, unique blend. We use specifically sieved Arabica and Robusta coffee beans. To give you an information, Arabica seeds are considered to be the most expensive seeds because unlike the other coffee beans, Arabica seeds, the plantation needs a lot of pampering. It has to be given an extra care because even the slightest modification will ruin the whole beans. So Arabica and Robusta coffee beans are used in our coffee. And Robusta coffee beans are a little bitter when compared to the Arabica seeds. We Indians are prone to having a coffee which has a bitter sweet taste. Not like it's not like the cold coffees where it is extremely sweet. So in order to satisfy the needs of our Indian customers, we use Arabica and Robusta coffee beans. We have around 150 franchises in and around the states of Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, and Telangana. And it is one of the oldest, reputed, and traditional company with the vision of contemplation, wherein once you know what Kumbukonam Degree Coffee is, there is no turning back. It always has a name of its own, and that reputation has been carried on for all these years. So what makes our mission special? Our coffee is roasted fresh. It means there is no pre-prepared coffee. It is roasted and it is prepared on a day-to-day basis. There is, even if the, unlike the other companies, if we have the day before coffee preparation, it is not used for the next day. It is used on a day-to-day basis, morning, afternoon, evening, based on the size of the customers, how much the customers need, how the number of customers are going to enter. We have a rough idea about our place. Once we start our own business, we will get to know about at what time is the peak time for our customers, a lot of customers to get in, and what is the not so peak time. So we prepare our coffee on that basis. Every coffee shop is intended to be reflective of the community in which it is located. It is not like a branded setup coffee business, wherein if it is Telangana, the coffee shop is set up to satisfy the needs of the Telangana people. If it is Tamil Nadu, the setup is used on the basis of satisfying the Tamil Nadu people. So every state has its own taste. So every state people has an own taste of their own cuisine. So in order to satisfy that, we use a special intended coffee shop setup. And moreover, it is effective quality control. There is no compromise in the quality. No matter what excuses we come in, if you give us one excuse of why this protocol cannot be used, we can give you 10 examples of why it should be used. Because every protocol used in the Kumbukonam Degree Coffee is based on tried and tested methods. It is not just handwritten in one day, because it's a lot of experiences behind, from our franchises, from our own shops, from our customers, from our employees. Everyone's input is there in it. And so the quality is never compromised. Next slide. We have a clean and hygienic principles. That is, we follow a standard operating procedure, which is very strict. Starting from the kitchen maintenance, from cleaning the products, it has to be washed only with hot water so that there are no germs in it. From product storage, we do not store it for months. It is on a weekly basis or on a monthly basis. Utensils, washing procedures, we have our own washing procedures, wherein the employees we will give you a special training on how to use and how to wash all the vessels. Each vessel has its own method of washing. You cannot wash everything on one go. Like the spoons are washed in one procedure, the dabra sets, the coffee vending machines, it is washed in one particular method. So we give a training on everything, how to maintain your kitchen, how to maintain your products, how to maintain it from being deteriorated, and how to keep it clean and simple. And we also train our franchise employees on how to maintain a general housekeeping methods to ensure all our products are made in a hygienic way and delivered to the customer in a hygienic manner. When a customer enters a shop, the first thing, we all as humans, we have the tendency to look back, to look for its cleanliness. No matter how much we spend for our interiors, no matter how well we are dressed, the first impression is only about how hygienic and how clean the place is. Because we use products, we keep cooking, so the cooking smells lingers around the place. So in order, we should have a proper ventilation system. We have to use a proper utensils. Once we give them the coffee, first thing what they do, they get the coffee and we'll check whether the vessels are washed properly. So we have to ensure that all these minute details are kept in mind, not for one day, but it is on a long-term basis. We attend a regular Kapi Shastra program conducted by the Central Coffee Board of India, Indian organization, so that we are upgraded. We pertain to the present culture, what changes has come. So we are updated on what we are and how our coffee business can be established. To make your business foundation stronger, you can rely on our professionals. We have a set team of experienced professionals who can help you right from the start to the end. You need not have any idea about how to start a coffee business. If you have an idea or a dream of setting up your coffee business, that is more than enough. We have our specialized professionals to train you, to motivate you, and to bring you to the level of establishing your own coffee business. So that is what we say. We train you to attain your right tactics and sales tricks. What applies best for one place? Maybe let's take Tamil Nadu and Andhra, for instance. One trick might work for Tamil Nadu, but the same tactic might not work for Andhra Pradesh. So we give you a community-based tactics and techniques and on how to reach your customers and bring them back to you on a day-to-day basis. It is not a one-time investment. It is not a one-time one-time coffee experience where people just enter and they leave. When they come the next time, they have to remember that there's a place called Kumbakonam Degree Coffee in the highway or in this shop or in this location, and they should not think about going to any other place. We all have our own likes when it comes to places. So that coffee, Kumbakonam Degree Coffee, should be that liking spot for every customer who enters for the first time. The next time they have to come with their friends and family. So in order to attain that business success, we are there to help you, and you need not worry about how this business will be evolving. We are always there 24/7 to help you and guide you. And and also we also train you on how to talk, how to speak, how to present yourself, how to keep your business alive, how to invite people, how to keep them active. So it is on a day-to-day motivation level. So what makes us unique from the other coffee businesses? We help you create a comprehensive business plan. That is, it is not about your business and we just give you the franchise. It is always a mutual relationship wherein your success is our success. If you don't succeed, it means we have failed somewhere. It is not about whether it is not about a financially stable business plan, it is more about a name. It is more about a business plan. For instance, now with the rise of a lot of new restaurants coming day to day, on day-to-day basis, we can see a lot of themed restaurants coming. But how are the dabas and the bhavans are still sustaining here? It is because they don't spend much, or they don't they don't focus on the interiors, they don't focus on the external factors. Their main motive is food, quality food. So people, no matter how, wherever we go, we always tend to go back to the local restaurant because of the taste of it. It's because they have a comprehensive business plan. They have nothing, they don't focus on any other external factors. It is the quality that speaks for themselves. Unlike the new restaurants where we have a lot of marketing strategies, we can see a lot of social media advertisements. These places have nothing like that. It is only through the word of mouth. For generations, they have upgraded, they have upholded the custom of a quality food. This same business plan is being used by the Kumbakonam Degree Coffee, wherein we have a comprehensive business plan. Our aim is to make it a generation-wise business plan, and not just for a small period of time. We guide you through the process of understanding store level economics. We are not expecting you to start a big business. We are not expecting you to have only on a specialized setup. You can start your own franchisee in a highway. You can start your own franchisee as well as in the IT companies, or what is it, malls, or any place that has people moving around, any place that has a lot of population, in and out population moving around. That is the only place we require. We do not believe on jargon advertisements. We believe on the smallest quality products. We strive to capitalize on the growing premium beverage market. Today, the coffee shops, the coffee beans which we are getting might be of a specific rate. But tomorrow, due to any other external factors, the coffee beans might be a bit more expensive, or the price may lower down. But we cannot keep changing the price of the coffee every day. If it's a 15 milli, or if you're going to sell your coffee for 15 rupees or 20 rupees, you can't keep changing it when the coffee beans, the price of the coffee beans is going to rise or lower down. So in order to understand that, we have a store level economics wherein we maintain a set price, so that we are either not going on a loss, or we are either not going on a we strive to have a profit on every level, no matter what happens on the external side. We strive to capitalize on the growing premium beverage market. That is what I was trying to explain. Our goal for our franchisees is to enjoy the returns from their investment. So what investment you're going to make, we can assure you that your business will be a success, because people love coffee. We all love coffee. So if we will help you to give the quality products, so there is no lacking back. You can never have a loss unless and until there is small variations that we can help you when the business is not going on an expected investment. So we can assure you that you will enjoy the returns of your investment. At the same time, you will also receive the benefits of being a part of Kumbakonam Degree Coffee. Why? Because the name is already established. You need not worry about your marketing tactics. The name is already established, and people, especially in the South Indian zone, they know what Kumbakonam Degree Coffee is. So when they see the board, when they see your shop, people will definitely come to have a cup of coffee. So you need not worry about how am I going to reach people? How am I going to attract customers? We have done all that. So all you have to do is follow the protocols of the Kumbakonam Degree Coffee and you will receive your profits as well as your name has been established. And now over to Mr. Stephen, because now comes the franchising part and he will be on a better position to explain in detail about what our franchising is all about and how we can help you. Thank you. Mr. Stephen, you can start, sir.
Please stop sharing your screen. Sanofer, I'm not able to share my screen.
So you have to click on share screen and then probably you'll be able to share the screen.
Yeah, screen. Yeah, am I visible, ma'am?
Yes, it's starting up. We can go for full screen, sir.
Yeah, okay. So here comes the franchisee module, madam. So before taking up the franchisee, so there are few requirements for our customers to satisfy. The very first thing is identifying a potential place. So forget about KDC or any other business. So any other business needs a proper place, place to start the business. So the very first thing is we need like minimum 70 to 100 square feet of a place in a prime location, madam. My minimum 70 to 100 square feet. So minimum 5,000 to 6,000 footfall should be guaranteed in a place. So let it be in an open area or let it be a complex or let it be a gated community, let it be a highway. So whatever the thing, minimum 5,000 to 6,000 footfalls in a day should be guaranteed. Whereas then our sales will be somewhere around 5% to 10%, which is like 250 cups to maximum 500 cups in a day. Okay, so in a day, yeah. So 250 to 500 cups in a day. So then our margin will be somewhere around 5,000 to maximum 10,000 rupees minimum. So in a day, madam. So the visibility of the store must be ensured. So and as well as the 3-phase electricity and water facilities in and out. So 3-phase electricity and water facility, it is not mandatory. Whereas we have experience of running a store without electricity or without water facility. Whereas we hire a generator or we can hire a tank also, that is not a problem. And also getting a place at present, it is a very big task because already all the potential place in the market has been occupied. So that is the reason we can go for a small kiosk setup also, whereas we can approach a mall or we can approach an existing food industry. So we can get a minimum 70 to 100 square feet of a place in front of the parking premises as such. So where we can fabricate a kiosk and we can start our business. So this is one thing, madam. So this is our kiosk fabrication basically. So we have furnished all the details about that. So starting from the scratch, we'll be making out. So entire branding works, entire electrical, entire carpentry, each and everything will be covered by our team. We have a separate establishment team dedicatedly for kiosk alone. So as well as we do shop interiors also. So for the shop, same, madam. So minimum 100 to 150 square feet would be fair enough. So starting from the electrical work, starting from the branding, starting from the painting works, each and everything can be taken care. So for the kiosk, it would cost somewhere around 3.5 to 4 lakhs approximately. It depends upon the dimensions or depends upon the place, madam. And for the shop interiors, it would cost somewhere around 2.5 to maximum 3 lakhs. So again, depends upon the shops and depends upon the dimensions. So, and here comes the manpower. The first thing is identifying a place and second thing is getting a manpower, madam. So regarding manpower, there is no such thing called you have to hire an experienced person like a coffee master or else a tea master, nothing like that. Any of your trustworthy person with zero experience is much appreciated, madam. We have a dedicated team. They will be training them on site only. So regarding starting from the barista work, starting from the logistics, taking care of supply chain, taking care of delivery procedures, and planning the orders, maintaining the stocks. So as ma'am told, each and every store level economics will be taught by us. And also, so some, the 3 manpower. So one person for preparing coffee and selling coffee powders and all. Another person will be maintaining the stores, and third person for housekeeping related works, madam. So, and finally, the franchisee offer from our thing is very simple, madam. So our franchisee fee is 4 lakh rupees, madam. So in this 4 lakh rupees, we'll cover entire coffee preparing machineries like the milk boilers, coffee filter, tea filter, deep freezer, induction stove, gas stove. So each and every equipment will be supported by us. And also we'll give you first time stocks like coffee powder, coffee bean, chicory, tea powder, tea masala, entire raw materials except milk and water, everything will be supported by us. And also it includes on-site training, madam. So as I told you earlier, so we have a dedicated team. They will be visiting our premises and they will be giving you the entire training. So all these things are covered in this 4 lakh franchisee fee. So put together your total investment for taking up one franchisee store will be 4 lakh as a franchisee fee. So if it is a shop means 2 to 2.5 lakh will be the interior cost, or if it is a kiosk means somewhere around 4 lakh we can furnish. So and land advance approximately 1,50,000 rupees. So put together your total investment for one store will be somewhere around 8 lakh to land advance separate. So somewhere around 8 to 10 lakh we can furnish the entire store. So this is the investment part. And in product lineup, so we have 3 type of products, madam. So the very first thing is hot variety, second thing is cold, and third thing is retail products. So in hot variety, our prime product is filter coffee. So it depends upon the location or depends upon the potential of the customers. We can sell 60 ml, 90 ml or 110 ml. So for example, if we take 90 ml coffee means the making cost, that is the preparation cost for 90 ml will be somewhere around 3 rupee to maximum 5 rupees, which includes coffee powder, sugar, milk and royalty fee. So somewhere around 3 to 5 rupees, whereas from 15 rupees to 30 or 35 we can sell, depends upon the market conditions. Or if it is a 110 ml cup means the making cost will be somewhere around 4 rupee to maximum 7 rupees. Same from 20 rupees to maximum 40 rupees we can sell. So this is for filter coffee, and as well as for tea, we have 2 type of tea, madam. One is Iran chai, another one is masala chai. Basically, both the chai's making cost will be somewhere around 2 rupee to maximum 5 rupees, madam. Again, from 10 rupees to maximum 30 rupees we can sell. So apart from that, we have other beverages like cold coffee, Malli coffee, Chiku coffee, cola coffee, palm candy coffee, vanilla coffee, hazelnut coffee. So nearly 14 to 16 type of unique beverages will be sold. All these beverages will carry you 40 to 60% of profit margin. And also we have few other retail products like filter coffee powder, tea powder, household dabra set, brass dabra set, and SS filters as such. Same pricing starts from MRP starts from 90 and goes up till 640 rupees, madam. And the franchisee margin starts from 20 and goes up till 280 rupees. That is to be very precise, all the beverages will carry you 40 to 60% of profit margin, and all the retail products will get you 20 to 27% of profit margin, madam. And we have given you a small explanation about the sales and return of investment as such. So calculating like minimum 250 to 500 cups in a day. So our least our least selling store itself makes somewhere around 500 to 600 cups in a day. And we have a store which sell approximately 3,000 to 4,000 cups in a day. So I'm taking the very least sales here and I've shown up that too. So approximately assuming like 250 cups in a day for a price of 20 rupees. So the store can generate somewhere around 5,000 rupees in a day. So this will be your gross sale, madam. So if your sale is 5,000 rupees in a day means roughly on an average, we'll be generating 1,50,000 rupees as our gross sale. So in this, our expenditures will be somewhere around 15,000 rupees will be paid as a rent for 100 square feet, as well as 8,000 rupees as a salary for 3 members. So that would cost somewhere around 24,000 rupees. And also the raw material cost, procuring coffee powder, sugar and milk cost alone for 250 cups in a day will cost somewhere around 25,000 to 30,000 rupees in a day. So maximum we have furnished 30,000 here. And also the miscellaneous expense and the maintenance cost would cost another 10,000 rupees. And also our equipments are very user friendly and very economical. So even the 3,000 to 5,000 cups in a day consumes nearly 4 to 6 units of electricity in a day. So put together somewhere around 9 to maximum 15 units of electricity will be consumed in a day. So then calculating somewhere around 4,000 to 5,000 rupees will be spent on the electricity charges. And also on 1,50,000, our royalty fee is only 5% only from the beverages, not from the retail products. Only the coffee, tea, and other beverages will be charged under 5% royalty. So for 1,50,000, so royalty fee will be 7,500 rupees, ma'am. So put together, the total expenditure for one store will be 91,500 rupees, and minusing our gross sale. So each and every store can generate minimum 50 to 60,000 rupees only from coffee alone. So apart from that, we'll be selling tea and all other beverages and retail products. So there are much more products to warrant a good profit. So each and every store will be making somewhere around 60,000 rupees to maximum 90,000 rupees. So minimum 90, and I can show you a store which makes nearly 15 to 16 lakhs in a month. So, but anyhow, forget about the maximum figure. So we can calculate like minimum 60 to 90,000 rupees can be made in a month. So your total investment, so considering like 8 to 10 lakhs as an investment, so the ROE period will be somewhere around 6 to maximum 10 months. So within a year, we can take back our entire investment part. And our franchisee tenure period is for 23 months. So each and every 23 months, once we have to renew the document alone, and the renewal charges will be 10% of the present franchisee fee. So considering if a franchisee owner wants to renew the franchisee agreement, means 10%. So today franchisee fee is 4 lakh rupees. So in this 10% they have to pay, which is 40,000 rupees for every 2 year once. And here comes the beautiful thing. The royalty fee will be charged only from the beverages. As I told you earlier, we don't charge on the retail products. And this royalty fee will be charged only after 3 months only. So this 90 days of window time will be given to our beautiful customers to generate a good business, to establish in the market, to get a goodwill, or to get a reputation in the market. So this 90 days will be given, and we won't be charging the royalty fee for the first 3 months time. So post 90 days, then the royalty will be charged. And the another thing is the territorial right. So basically, we don't encourage another store for minimum 500 to maximum 2 kilometer radius. So this territorial strictly we follow. Basically, in present situation, we are not encouraging any other store for minimum 3 kilometers. We have lot of n number of stores operating in Hyderabad, in Vijayawada, in Vizag and all. So we have like minimum 3 or 5 kilometers from existing store, from one store to another, to make sure or to guarantee the customers for a good return of investment. So basically, we don't want to break our own market. So if that is the case, our product demand will be on a sooner maturity period. So we follow strictly 500 to 2 kilometer radius if it is on a city or town limit, or if it is on a highway, means basically we don't encourage another store from minimum 5 to maximum 25 kilometer radius. So these are the basic things. So now looking forward for a great start. So our things are done, madam.
Thank you so much, Mr. Stephen, and thank you so much, Ms. Jenny. And I would say wonderful presentation. You detailed every aspect of the business model. And before I start, I also wanted to wish all our friends who have joined in, and also Mr. Stephen and Jenny, a very, very happy New Year, friends. And this being the last webinar of the year 2021, we wanted to bring something very special. And this was an opportunity that we felt was interesting for a lot of our investors who were looking for something like the brand, and the brand being a leading and respected opportunity with the finest filter coffee running more than 150 odd locations in South India. We felt there could not be a better opportunity to present. So very quickly, friends, I will request, all of you, I see some questions already in the Q&A box. If there's anything that you want to ask, we'll take all these questions one by one. At the same time, we also are holding special discovery days in the coming week, where all of you who want to connect one-to-one, meet also, we have our teams all across South India who would be happy to meet all of you and explain the complete proposition. So in my, if I have to summarize, the model is scalable, very, very competitive, what they've created, and including, I would say, the overall offering, pricing. And the company has a very specialized team also, which works closely, with all the franchisees, creating a very strong foundation for them. As a company, they have been successful in retaining the heritage of their brand and the coffee culture at large. And yet they have brought in the modern day relevance for their end consumers, right? And the SOPs are very, very carefully laid out. I've not seen many companies talking about the SOPs in their webinars, but I understand, the level of standardization that they have brought in is very, very critical and more important for the customer experience, because they've been running more than 150 locations, and every location needs to give the same experience. And micro cafe, as the opportunity that we saw, is a very interesting space. It needs comparatively low investment. It enables a very fast break even. And this business is all about density, as Mr. Stephen also mentioned in the presentation. You need to be at the locations which has a high footfall, and it is largely an impulse business, and access to customer is something which is very, very important. So your idle locations can be transportation hubs, it can be offices, and these kind of locations we need to look at, including the highways where the company has been doing very, very well. And because all these locations also ensure there's a high repeat customer base, because you have a captive audience. Second, this business is also driven by convenience, because customers are looking at on-the-go consumptions in these particular locations. And I would also say this business has comparatively long trading hours. When you have long trading hours in the business, your efficiency and throughput is also higher. So friends, we're coming up with two formats. One is a kiosk format and the other is a cafe format, which is a very, very, I would say, tighter format, very, very sharp formats they have created, which requires an investment of anything between 4 to 8 odd lakhs, including the franchise fees. I'll quickly take some questions also. And while I do that, I will also request my colleague, we have Mr. Sanjay Bhatt also, who is also leading this entire project, which is led along with his partners in entire South India. So I'll take some questions and then I will request Sanjay if you also take some questions, from our audience. So Mr. Stephen, just to start off, because you're already running these locations, there are 150 plus locations already operating, and majority of these are in AP, Telangana and Tamil Nadu. So which are the locations you feel, I have to understand what kind of cities, locations are you looking at on a priority one? Second, you also advise, and I think, what you have been very good enough is in choosing the right properties, the right locations. And if there are any locations which are currently in maybe in observation, or you have actually selected these properties, or what kind of potential spots we currently have, which can be offered to maybe a prospective partner, if we can also talk about that.
Yeah, madam, we have a lot of opportunities coming up. So once after identifying the market, or once after customers started to choose our product, they are ready to give their premises. For example, we have a beautiful customer who is a manager of Rajiv Gandhi International Airport in Hyderabad. So actually, we don't know that he is so and so, or he's holding a beautiful position as such, but he tasted our coffee in Hyderabad Manikonda store, and where he is interested, or he wants to give his place, in front of his cafeteria in Hyderabad airport. So like that, we have a lot of other opportunities, and a lot of other landowners are willing to give their place, because we have a reputation, we have a goodwill, we don't want to spoil our own market. As I told you earlier, we have a strict territorial rights. So all these things guarantees the landowner as well as the franchisee owners to have a good mutual relationship, as well as with the company. So landowners are very much interested to give place. That is the main thing, and we have a lot of options coming up in Karnataka as well as in Kerala. So all we need is the franchisee India to get a potential customers, potential franchisee owners to close the deals.
Sure. Now, coming on the business model, we talked about two formats, and you explained the kind of expenses we would have in a outlet cafe. And I also saw in one of your slides, you mentioned if somebody is looking at a kiosk, which is a smaller format, your throughput is comparatively higher because you have a higher footfall. So would you want to compare, the typical expenses and the differentiation between these two kind of formats? And what would be the ideal, efficiency, or I would say revenue, which can come from these two formats?
That is a beautiful question, madam. So actually, I missed out that. So when compared to the business, so when compared to the shop as well as for the kiosk, in my personal experience, so we've been operating nearly 13, we've been watching the market for the past 13 to 15 years. So the kiosk generates a good business when compared or to put in a proper figure. So nearly 30 to 40% of business are generated more in kiosk format, because people get attracted to the kiosk, attracted to the establishment thing, and they literally walk in. So once they step into the store, so it is our duty to retain the customers, but the investment is pretty on a higher side. So if a customer, if a franchisee owner wants to choose a shop, means this investment is not more than 8 or maximum 9 lakh rupees, because franchisee fee is fixed whether he chooses a cafe model or he goes for a kiosk fee. Franchisee fee is 4 lakhs, but the shop interiors would cost somewhere around 2 to 2.5 lakhs only. So put together, nearly 6 to 6.5 lakhs will be spent on the brand, which is 2 to 2.5 lakhs as an interior cost and 4 lakh rupees as the franchisee fee. So nearly 7 lakhs, it is done. Store is ready for operation. But when compared to the kiosk, the franchisee fee is 4 lakhs. Again, 4 lakhs will be spent on the fabrication for the kiosk. Another 1 lakh will be spent on the land advance. So nearly 9 lakhs the customer has to spend. So nearly 2 to 2.5 lakh difference will be there. But the business, when compared, as I told you earlier, the business is much more generated. Good business is generated in the kiosk as well. And again, the main thing I have to cover here is, if end of a 10-year period of the land agreement, let it be 3 or 4 years, or let it be 11 months, or let it be 12 months. So on a very bad situation, we have to vacate that place. Assuming vacating the place, whatever spent on the interior, it is completely gone. We cannot peel off the paint, we cannot take off the electrical works, only the branding things we can take it off. But if it is a kiosk, means it is completely movable, it is completely dismantleable, it is completely transferable. From one point to another point, we can transfer. Only the logistics cost, hardly 10,000 or 15,000 rupees, the store is ready for the operations on a very next location. But on a kiosk, whatever we have, for the shop, whatever we have spent on the interiors, 2 or 2.5 lakhs, it is completely gone. So kiosk, basically, we advise the customer to go for a kiosk because it attracts a good ROE, and as well as it is an asset for us. That is the main thing. So personally, kiosk generates a good business. But again, the whatever we are spending, so we'll be getting back in a sooner time. As well as for the shop, yes, it of course it also generates a good business. Not to worry about that too.
And also, when we talk about the return on the investment, which you also, mentioned just now, on an average, how long does it take for somebody to recover money and get the entire investment? Because we have a contract period of, about 2 odd years, and this contract has to be renewed further with additional franchise fees. So what is our return on investment anticipated? One, and second, what kind of working capital would also a franchise partner need? Maybe in the first 3 odd months, so that the business takes, because every business takes time to come to an optimum level. So do you have any guidance on the working capital, one, and second on the investment, which is ROI?
Yeah, madam, that is again a beautiful thing. So here the investment ROE, mainly in F&B product, to be very precise on the beverages, break even or profit or loss, all these 3 figures will be considered on the wastage of the product. So end of the day, as a consumer, we go to a hotel, we go to a restaurant, we are not paying for our food, so we are eventually paying for the wastage of the food. So that is the reason all the food costs are a bit higher. But here we have a certain formula, or we have a certain system where our wastage is 0. So only we'll be calculating on the spillages. So spillages also, once the manpower is get used to the store, once the manpower follows the proper standard operating procedure, here comes the 0 wastages and 0 spillages too. So whatever milk is left over, we can use it for the cold products. Whatever coffee decoction it is left over, we can use it for the, again, cold products, or we can reuse it for the hot products also. So the wastage is 0. Now comes the break even. So calculating the rent, salary, as well as the maintenance cost or electricity cost. So oddly somewhere around 50,000 to 60,000 rupees in a month. So that will be your break-even cost, madam. So for this, we can make somewhere around 200 to 250 cups. The break-even is done. So we are not only giving filter coffee, we are giving much other products to warrant a good profit. So not only filter coffee, we have Irani chai, we have masala chai and other beverages and other retail products. We also tie up with Swiggy, Zomato, and also recently we have launched an e-commerce site where the customer can place their coffee powders in our site and it will be routed to the franchisee owners too. So if a customer wants a coffee powder in Indranagar, that order will be routed to the existing franchisee store, whoever is available. If the location is free, then we will be initiating the logistics from our end. So all these business will be given to them. So if a franchisee owner is investing nearly 8 to 10 lakhs maximum means, so roughly somewhere around 6 to maximum 10 months, maximum I'm telling you that it is personally guaranteed, a return of investment is guaranteed. So not to worry about that. Okay, and
my other question was also because we have been talking about beverages and the other set is retail products which are on the offering. Are we also, combining that with some kind of eatery, because the trend in India, people like to consume, when they consume their beverages, they also like to have some small snacks along. So what is our menu offering overall and what are the kind of price points we are looking at?
Basically, we are not directly dealing with the solid foods, madam. Again, if we deal with solid food, means the wastage will be increased. For that, we tie up with the local existing vendors. So we'll be having a trial run. We'll be checking their R&D service. If the food is satisfactory, then it will be linked to the existing franchisee owners to remove this time lag from our end, because all over from Chennai we have to transport the materials, or from Bangalore we have to transport the materials. To remove this thing, we are dealing with the existing reputed food brands in the local area. And as well as I missed your question in the last thing, madam. So the capital required for operating one store. So initially in the franchisee fee itself, we will be giving the first time stocks. So all the coffee powder, sugar, so except the milk and water, everything will be supported by us. And this is sufficient for you to run the show for minimum 15 to maximum 30 days. So all they have to spend is only on the milk and water. So oddly, for 500 to 1000 cups in a day, they might require maximum 20 to 25,000 rupees in a month to operate the thing. Simple.
Very helpful, Stephen. I also see a lot of questions now. I'll request Mr. Sanjay Bhatt to take many questions which I see, and friends, we'll see in the interest of time as many questions we are able to take. And also I'll request all of you that you reach out also on a hotline number. Some of you already put your cities, have shared your details with us, and our team at Franchise India will ensure that we reach out to all of you, and as many meetings we're able to do in the coming week, we would do that. Having said that, while we have launched the brand today, and before we have done that, we're already sitting in about 7 odd closures. I was just speaking to one of our partners who's also working very closely with Miss Jenny and Mr. Stephen. He said, I'm already communicating with the 7 odd partners, and we understand the locations are very close. So if you don't want to lose on the location, kindly reach out, and we'll ensure that we provide you complete information to expedite. So over to you, Sanjay, for your set of questions.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for your setting of the perspective and giving us the very good questions out of the presentation. And I think they were all relevant. We have covered most of them, but there is some questions which are coming from the investor side. First question I would take, that what is the word degree called? So why it is degree we use? So I think that is the one question. This is very, very interesting. Why use degree?
Okay, see, degree, it is a kind of a soft word used here, sir. To be very honest with you, Kumbakonam degree coffee. So it is a traditional word, and in Kumbakonam, filter coffee is so famous because people won't manipulate or won't miss any of the procedures in preparing an authentic filter coffee. To prepare a cup of coffee, it requires minimum 45 to 90 minutes of time. But here requires lot of formula or lot of system to be followed here. So we use a set of coffee beans, as ma'am told. We have a proper sieved Arabica beans, and it is roasted on a particular degree. So that degree follows here. So that is why we are using the formula from the Kumbakonam, authentic city of Tamil Nadu, Kumbakonam, and we use a proper degree to roast the coffee beans. So that is the reason we have Kumbakonam degree coffee or Kumbakonam filter coffee, because we use the traditional Indian filter to brew the coffee decoction, right? So that is the reason we've been identified as Kumbakonam degree coffee or Kumbakonam filter coffee. Simple.
That's good. That's good. Thank you very much. And another one of our investor, he is staying 45 kilometers from Guntur. And he is saying, can I start in our place, this opportunity? this business?
Yeah, of course, very much. So as I told you earlier, we are operating nearly, I guess, 6 stores in Guntur, sir. We are operating near Ramatpadu. We are operating on the main bus stand, as well as on Korattupadu Junction, on Gandhi Nagar, and another 2 stores I missed out. Sorry. So nearly 6 stores. So any office, any of a place which is like minimum 3 or 5 kilometers away from the existing stores, we are most welcome. I mean, we can start up immediately, not a problem. As you know, we are already operating like nearly 30 to 35 stores in and around Guntur, Mangalagiri, Kollapuri, Vijayawada. We are dominating the market like anything.
All right. So can I know the current kitchen in Hyderabad? So where is it?
See, we don't have a current kitchen, sir. So we all the raw materials are being supplied from our Chennai corporate office only. So we don't have a proper kitchen because it is not required basically.
Okay, that's great. So I think a lot of questions there, but I think you have already answered many. What about the retail products? Will you provide or ourselves to arrange? So do you give that option also to franchisees?
Yeah, we do have options. So we give the product, so we can have a minor discounts, or we can have a minor price difference based upon the logistics cost and based upon the commercials incurred in the store. We can
Right.
modify that. It's not a problem.
Okay, that's option is there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, one question from my side, that the moment we start our own business and kiosk model or cafe model, what is the marketing support from the brand to the franchisee? Because that's very important, where we can get a lot of consumers around. If my consumer is fixed, then I think ROI, or how much I'll invest, how much I get, is getting the answered, right? So how is brand supporting in terms of the local marketing?
See, local marketing, to be very straightforward, local marketing will be borne by the franchisee owner, sir. But initially, local marketing, it is not required. In our experience, we are telling, because we will be choosing a location where the coffee requirement is high and the footfalls is also high. So per day, 90 to 150 cups in a day, then the store is operating on a break even. So we take care of entire social media marketing, and all the doorstep marketing will be taken by the company. That is not a problem at all. All the thing which the franchisee owner has to do is to greet the customers, to welcome the customers, and take care of the customers. So it is our duty. We'll take care about the establishment work, where the customers walk into our store basically. So we choose a right place for that.
Okay, that's very helpful. And I think you have already put it as 3 months, you're not taking any royalty. I think that is the biggest support which you are giving to any new business owner. So we're starting a new franchise. I think these are the 3 months which are very, very important to start with. And if you are given that cushion also to that, you are not asking for any royalty. And that gives a support to any franchisee that next 3 months I can set up my business, and my, consumer will be fixed till the time. But is there anything that somebody is asking, that if franchise fees you are charging, why the royalty there?
See, franchisee fee is basically called as a success fee, sir. To be very straightforward, we are supporting with the equipments, we are supporting with the raw materials, as well as with the first time stocks too. Not at all a problem. But in the equipments, as you know, the market present situation, so the equipments are not fixed for each and every store. For example, if you take a store which is operating on a highway, where if one bus stops, means in 10 or 15 minutes we should be capable of serving nearly 60 to 70 cups. Okay, so for that, I minimum 30 to 40 liters of milk boiler. Or considering if I'm going to operate in a proper city or in a proper commercial place, where my 60 or 50 cups will be sold in a time period of 40 to 45 minutes time. So where I'll be giving a 12 liters milk boiler. So these equipments cost are involved, whether it is a 50-liter milk boiler, whether it is a 5-liter milk boiler, everything is fixed. I mean, company will be taking care. So that is it. So hardly 1.5 lakhs will be charged for a brand fee, and that too, the training cost. So we'll be supporting initially for 3 to 4 days, closely following with the store owners, and also we'll be having 15 days audit visit. So we don't let the customers out in the open market. So we'll be closely following the customer for each and every week, and state audit visit will be done for every 15 days once, and every monthly once direct one-to-one review meeting will be done with the store owners. So this 90 days we are giving for the customer to settle in the market. That is the reason. And also all the equipment, stocks, and everything will be supported by the brand. Not to worry about that. So that is the reason once the brand is set in the market, we are charging the royalty.
It's very helpful. And is there any software for keeping a check for daily transactions? How is it with franchisees?
Basically, in beverages, sir, software, yes, we do support with that, not a problem. But having a older style, maintaining the proper logbook gives us a zero thing in that, because we can identify each and everything. Because if 1 liter milk is consumed, definitely 10 to 12 cups will be sold. If 1 kg of coffee powder is consumed, definitely 200 to 250 cups. The customers, the coffee should be sold. So there are a lot of manipulations can be done in the software too. But here, if a barista opens up 1 kg of coffee powder, means 110% damn sure that minimum 200 to 250 cups should be sold. If it is a 90 ml, means somewhere around 200 to 220 cups should be sold. If it is a 60 ml, means 230 to 240 cups should be sold. So all these checklists will be personally trained with the direct franchisee owners. And straightforward to your question, yes, we do support with the software too.
That's great. So what is your message to now audience, since now we are entering into a new year? So any message from your side?
Absolutely, sir. There is a huge requirement for coffee. There is a huge potential created after this pandemic, after this COVID, because all average selling brands has been vacuumed out from the market. There is a huge requirement for the food and beverages industry. As you know, during the lockdown, the first exemption was given to the food market only. And we were the very first thing to set inside the market, and we were operating the store. So the market is fabulous now. The market is very appreciative now. Most of the average sellers are out. Only the quality and proper products are surveyed in the market. So we are one among them, and when we are here to satisfy our customers, and as well as this new year brings potential customers through franchise India.
That's very nice. Yeah. And since now you can see now first time entrepreneurs, a lot of IT guys who are looking forward for this thing. So I think it's a great opportunity also. People who have migrated to their cities also can start this low cost opportunity, because it is because in this category, we call it as a cash business. Day in, day out, you start cash every day, right? It's a low cost, a cash business. I think it will be a very well, to be taken by these young entrepreneurs also who are first time coming into business, and in case they are doing some jobs also separately, I think they can set up this, and then once it is reaching up to 3-4 months, then they can take it as a full time also. So great, thank you very much, and best wishes. Let's make it big opportunity together, and we are very hopeful, and my all partners are very excited. They were talking about when to launch this, and we have to go and take it up further. So thank you very much for your time today, and best wishes from my side and from Franchise India side. Over to you, Sonia ma'am.
Thank you so much, Sanjay, and thank you so much, Mr. Stephen and Ms. Jenny. And maybe 2-3 questions, because I saw, one coming twice, and we have Mr. Vishnu Naji. He's asking, what kind of, are we using a stove in the kitchen, or are we using electric stove in the kitchen? Or a gas? That was the question. I think he asked twice, and I kind of missed that.
It's a completely electrical item, madam. So all the milk boilers, because if the main thing is in milk, there is a content called lactose. So if we use a gas or any other induction product, means the direct burning to the milk will affect this lactose. So this lactose is the main content for giving, or it is a taste enhancer for the milk products basically. So that is the reason we use double boiling method, and we have a separate R&D, our own fabricated milk boiler to support everything. And it is completely electrical items only. During a power cut or one-day power shutdown, then we opt for a cylinder, gas stove basically.
All right, that's very helpful, Steve. And I'll just take, one more, because a lot of people are asking which locations would be open, friends. I would request all of you, if you already have a location where you want to start, you can reach out to us and we'll advise if that particular location is available. And for reasons it is not, we can even advise you what locations would be available, maybe close to where you want to. And we have Mr. Naveen Kumar. He's from a place called, I think it's I don't know how to pronounce, but it's Narasau Pet, which is close to Guntur, about 45 kilometers. And he says if he can start,
if he can start. I've taken that question.
Okay.
Yes,
in that
yes. We are
location.
open for that location also, and we will soon get in touch and we'll take it up further.
Sure. And friends, all of you who want to reach out, there's already a number that has been put in the chat box. You can reach out on this number. And 7th of January is the Discovery Day that we're holding. But I also understand 7th is about 7 days from now. And considering we all get occupied between today, tomorrow for the New Year's, but even since you might get busy, even if you want to get in touch, because I see some of you asking the numbers, we'll be happy to connect you even today. We'll seek a convenient time from the team and we'll come back to you on the same. So that was Mr. Tamil who wanted to get in touch. Anybody between today, tomorrow, or any time in the first week also of the year, if you want to get in touch with the team, you can do so. But a special Discovery Days happening on 7th, and we understand with the kind of response you've received and are also receiving, we might not be able to conduct all the meetings or calls on that day. So if you have a preference of any alternate time, friends, please feel free to reach out to us. And lastly, Mr. Stephen, my question would also be, we're looking at only unit franchisee. Would we be open for looking at area or a master franchisee in some states, or we would only look at somebody owning either unit? And I would also add, and which I missed out, multi-unit franchise opportunity can also be a great opportunity for entrepreneurs where you can take maybe 3 to 4 odd locations, strategic locations to run.
Yeah, of course, we are open for master franchisee too, madam. So master franchisee terms and conditions are very simple. So as I told you earlier, the territorial things are like minimum 500 to 2 kilometer radius. If a customer is interested to take up a franchisee means, master franchisee means minimum 10 stores should be guaranteed and 20 kilometer of surroundings will be handed over to the beautiful customers.
Okay. And is there a master franchise fee also apart from the 10, or he pays for the 10 units and he runs all these 10 by himself, or would he get the right to sub-franchise?
Yeah, sub-franchisee can be given, madam, but franchisee fee will be same. As I told you, franchisee fee includes all the equipments, even if he runs 1 store or 10 store. So we need a set of boilers, we need a set of equipments, and we need a separate training structure for them.
Sure. So friends, reach out to us for more details. We can elaborate based on the location that you want in. And as we close, I'll thank the entire team of Kumbha Coffee and also Mr. Stephen and Miss Jenny for having spend this 1 hour with us, and equally all our friends. And I say a lot of them, are on the webinar for the last 1 hour. Wishing you all, friends, a very, very happy new year. And we look forward to connecting with all of you. Our teams under the leadership of Mr. Sanjay Bhatt will reach out to you for connecting, meeting at your convenience. Have a great year ahead. Thank you. And over to you.
Thanks for your time, madam.
So thank you so much, Stephen. Thank you so much, Jenny. Thank you so much, Sonia ma'am. Thanks, Sanjay, for joining in today. Dear friends, thank you so much for attending this particular webinar, given us an opportunity to talk to you digitally. Please connect with us at our business hotline number, which is 97176-83838. Also connect with us at our different social handles to share your suggestion and feedback. And in case you wish to understand different kind of the services offered by Franchise India and different business opportunities for your cities, connect with Gaurav sir and Sonia ma'am at their LinkedIn platform. And on Monday, we are inviting you for our 12 p.m. national webinar, where we are bringing the retail opportunity top speed. That's the brand from Pune, and it's a premium bicycle retailer brand. So please don't miss this chance. Join us by doing registration. Registration can be done either by joining us at the Facebook page, where we have shared the registration link, or connect with us at our business hotline number. And before we say goodbye to you, a very happy new year to each and everyone. Please pass our regards and wishes to your family also. Thank you so much once again for joining in today. Have a safe day ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Thanks for the opportunity given.
Thanks.
Thank you. Best
Thanks,
wishes.
Jenny.
Best
Bye.
wishes.